Enjoy yourself. Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Tonight Show. Thank you all for being here. Today is Monday. There are so many great days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's a lot of buzz in the building right now, also in New York City, because Jungkook is here tonight. And also, yesterday was the New York City Marathon. Anyone here run the marathon? There's probably more. They're just too tired to clap. Running a marathon is weird, because yesterday you were a superhero. Today you need help getting out of a chair. You know what I'm saying? I love the New York City Marathon. It's the only time you can brag about finishing in 34,000th place. But this is cool. The winner of the marathon set a new course record of 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 58 seconds. Everyone was like, okay, you and only you are allowed to post on Instagram. Nobody else. Meanwhile, the big news is that according to a new poll, former President Trump is leading President Biden in 5 swing states. That's a lot of people talking. Here, take a look at this whole thing. When asked who should be president in 2024, 15% said Donald Trump, 10% said Joe Biden, 74% said, no, we are absolutely not doing this. Absolutely not. The election is 364 days away, so take your little poll and lose my number. I don't have the mental energy for this. Honestly, I'm just trying to make it to Thursday's Golden Bachelor. I'm not deciding between Trump and Biden before Gary decides between Teresa and Faith. They both have such a zest for life. I don't know what Gary's gonna do. All I know is that he's proven that love doesn't have an expiration date, which is a nice way of saying you can still get freaky deaky in your 70s. And finally, 1% said Ron DeSantis. So we have a whole year of this. We have a whole year of all of this. I'm not ready. That's right, new polling shows that Trump leads Biden in nearly every key battleground state. Yep, it's not a good sign when Biden's advisors are like, good news, sir, though, you're leading in Guam. Since whatever he's doing is working, Trump plans to commit at least 90 more felonies. Speaking of Trump, today he testified in his New York civil fraud trial, and he blew up on the witness stand, arguing with the judge and attacking the New York Attorney General. Yep, Trump spent the entire day in court arguing and calling people names, so it's basically just another Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for him. For him. Yeah, Trump refused to cooperate, and at one point, the judge told him to please answer yes or no. And Trump went, yes or no. It was nuts. Trump was yelling, the judge was annoyed, and the lawyers were trying to keep peace. The courtroom basically turned into everyone's Thanksgiving. But yesterday actually marked exactly 1 year until the 2024 presidential election, which means campaigns are in full swing and all the candidates are running new TV ads. I mean, for instance, here's one from Trump.
Our country needs a strong leader. Donald Trump. Make America great again.
Yep. Now here's one from Biden.
America cannot go backwards. We must push forward. Joe Biden. Finish the job.
Yeah. Here's another one.
Ron DeSantis did not secretly put lifts in his shoes to look taller. Ron DeSantis, I am a good, normal height.
That was weird. That was a weird one. But anyway, here's one from Tim Scott.
An experienced, principled conservative, Tim Scott, stand up for America.
Yeah. Here's another one.
Ron DeSantis, lift America to new heights. Wait, no. Ron DeSantis, he's a shoo-in. No, not that. Ron DeSantis, heal the nation. No, next. Ron DeSantis, me big tall boy. Me big and strong. Nope. Ron DeShortes. Wait, that's not his name. Feet to 5'6". It's getting worse, forget it.
Feet to 5'6".
Ron to 5'6".
I don't know what's going on. Well, okay, here's one last candidate.
Nikki Haley. Ron DeSantis wears bigger heels than I do.
All right, that's enough. That's a year away.
Yeah, come on.
It's gonna be a long year. Some more political news. Today, President Biden visited an Amtrak station in Delaware to talk about new funding for rail projects. Yep, that's everyone's biggest concern right now, Amtrak. Yep, Biden's talking trains, Trump's yelling in court, so they're both doing what they love. Some news from overseas. I read that Vladimir Putin plans to run again in next year's presidential election. And somehow Putin is also leading Biden in 5 swing states. Yeah, I don't know. If Putin wins, he'll serve his 5th term as president. And if he loses, he'll serve his 5th term as president. It's fun. The ballot has 2 options, Putin or drink this. I saw that Mark Zuckerberg just announced that he tore his ACL while training for an upcoming MMA fight. The doctor was like, seriously, how'd you hurt yourself? Did you press Control-Alt-Delete too hard? Some business news. I heard that Tyson is recalling 30,000 dinosaur-shaped nuggets because they might contain pieces of metal. Doesn't sound good, but they're trying to put a positive spin on it. Take a look at this.
Hey kids, are you hungry for fun? Yes! Do you love chicken? Yes! Then you gotta try Tyson's Dinosaur Nuggets, hint of metal. What? Featuring some all-new dinosaur friends, like Bruce the Dinosaur with braces, Calvin the coin-collecting dinosaur, plus Ricky the Robotosaurus. And who knows what's in the mystery shrapnel? Try them today. Warning, do not microwave or they will explode.
Well, this is going viral. A baker in the UK spent 5 days making a giant, lifelike King Charles cake. Can we see a photo of this? Oh. That cake's more lifelike than the real King Charles. Finally, before we move on, I'd like to take a moment to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's show. They don't always fit in the commercial breaks, and we want to make sure that we mention all of them. It's time for tonight's show's sponsors.
Tonight show sponsor.
French's Mustard. You just moved into an apartment and we're the only thing in the fridge. Advil. Did we work or did time just pass? You'll never know. Hormel. It's for humans, but we'll give it to you. It does look like dog food. Hertz. Have fun figuring out how the lights and wipers work in this random-ass sedan. Bugles. Voted best food to eat off your fingers 10 years and counting. Apple AirPods Max. If someone's wearing these at work, they want you to leave them the hell alone. Cracker Jacks. We didn't say it was a good prize inside. Coppertone. Oh my God, can we please change our logo already? And finally, Bath & Body Works. We have 300 varieties of the same exact smell. That's all for tonight's show sponsors. We have a great show. Give it up for The Roots. Come on now.
Right on time. Step beyond and out behind the line. I separate dawn from the vine. Take it as a course and all the warning sign.
What a show we have for you tonight. He is a 5-time Grammy-nominated artist and pop superstar who you know from BTS. His debut solo album, Golden, is out now. Jungkook is here. We will be talking to Jungkook, and he's performing the TV debut of his latest single, Standing Next to You, later in the show. I'm so happy for this guy.
I know, it's great.
He's just so talented and so good. The song is great, by the way, the new jam, and he also, he gave me his new record and signed it. Love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
Also, I'm very excited to announce our other guest tonight. This is unbelievable. They're a very, very funny comedy trio who you can see on Saturday Night Live. John Higgins, Martin Herlihy, Ben Marshall of Please Don't Destroy are joining us tonight. Dude!
Come on.
Higgins, this is
crazy.
This is John. This is your son, John Higgins.
John, who would come in the studio when he was this big.
I know you're always a proud papa, but are you a proud dad? He's on the Tonight Show.
It's over. It's like numb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're so proud it's numb.
Yeah.
So now all my kids are better than me. So I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm just so excited. He's such a funny guy, but man, they're crushing on Saturday Night Live. Those Please Don't Destroy videos are
just great.
They're fantastic. I'm so happy for them. They're on the show tonight. Please don't destroy. Please don't destroy. Yeah. Don't freak out. Go sit on the side.
I will sit in the.
Yeah, or go walk backstage.
I'll be backstage.
Yeah, because I don't want him freaking out either.
I don't want to wet my pants.
No, it's again.
Again.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, it's a new week, and I have a lot of questions, and I'm going to get them answered right now by someone who knows everything. Alexa. It's time for Ask Alexa. And this, I'm just going to talk to the Alexa.
The Alexa, great.
And we'll get it going.
Is that the microphone? What is that?
No, this is the Bluetooth.
Oh, Bluetooth plug. Okay.
The Bluetooth. No, this is the mic. It's CB radio. So you know that it's really plugged in.
Yeah, it's a real thing. This is not a comedy bit. This is
this is not a comedy bit. Yeah. This is real life.
Yeah.
All right, let me think of some random questions. Here's the first one. Alexa, how far away are we from Christmas?
We are 49 days away from Christmas. Unless you're CVS, then it's already Christmas Day.
That's true. That's true. She knows.
These are off the top of your head. These are just off the top of your bean. You're just thinking.
Yeah, you want me?
Ask another one. Yeah.
How about this one? Let's just take this out. Now it's full on wireless.
Full on wireless. Yeah. Ooh, it's rolling, Alexa.
Yes. How about this one? Alexa, what movie should I see this weekend?
Oh.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Isn't that the one where robots kill people?
Yes, it's the feel-good movie of the year. Ha ha ha.
How about this one here? Alexa, whose slogan is "You're in good hands"?
That's easy. Lauren Boebert.
Hey, come on, hey, whoa.
Beetlejuice.
Alexa. It's funny here. Alexa, what age do people stop growing?
Most people reach their full height by age 20, except for rare cases like Ron DeSantis, who is continuing to get taller at age 45.
Fascinating.
Hey.
These are all great answers.
These are all great answers. You're just asking random questions.
Yeah, Alexa, how can people save enough money for retirement?
You will save enough for retirement if you cancel literally one streaming service.
There you go. Just one.
Yeah, just one.
How about this one? Alexa, how do most people find fulfillment?
Most people find fulfillment with Olive Garden's unlimited soup and salad.
Breadsticks?
She's right. Let's ask one more question. Alexa, can you order me tickets to Taylor Swift Eras Tour?
You've got to be kidding me. Now, can we end this bit so we can get to Jungkook?
That's it. That's all the time we have for Ask Alexa. Stick around. We'll be right back with more Tonight Show. What?